Hi. When we have to measure a length of something, we always commonly use a tape measure. This is a common standard 5-meter tape that we use to measure the length. So what happens if you have to measure a length more than that? That is, for example, a bridge or a dam. We can't use a tape. For that, many instruments are being used nowadays. Many electronic equipments and optical instruments are available. So to measure an angle, we commonly use a compass. We have a common compass nowadays in our smartphone. Nowadays, many optical instruments comprise of electronic parts also, which makes our work much more easier. So to know more about all of these stuffs, we will be taking up this video lecture series, which is about surveying and geomatics. This video series includes topics of surveying and geomatics, which are important for semester 3 students of KTU 2019 batch. The subject consists of 5 modules. The module 1 is about an introduction to surveying. It gives a proper idea of what is surveying, what are the principles and objectives involved, what are the different types of classifications of surveying, and also in detail about leveling. So this module 1 is basically what we learn is about the length measurement, that is the linear measurement, the length, and also the angular measurement. We have to provide the angle measurement we have to do, and then also about the graphical measurements that are possible. And also we will be coming across the leveling part. Leveling is basically measuring the height. We use an instrument known as a dumpy level for that. So this is about module 1. The module 2, when we have all these lengths, angles and directions, what we can do is find the area and volume. We have many equations for that. For example, we have been using the equation half base into height equation for finding the area of a triangle. Yes, that's right. A triangle, we can use the basic regular formula, half base into height, because it is a regular triangle. But in case of an irregular boundary, like our plot area, it is not possible. So what should we do? For that thing, we have to use many such equations that are available. That is what we will be doing in module 2. Also, we will be taking up an optical instrument that is known as a theodolite. Using this instrument to measure the angles and give the direction of a particular line or a point from any reference point. So, we will get into the details later. This takes us to module 3. So, we know we are humans, we tend to make mistakes. So, that is what this module is about. When we measure lengths or calculate area, we make a lot of mistakes. But during an engineering work, these mistakes are not acceptable. So, this module is about the theory of errors. Whatever mistakes we make, we have to use certain techniques available so that we can reduce or compensate for these mistakes. This brings us to module 4. In module 4, we will be dealing with curves. How to measure and design a curve. There are various types of curves. We will be taking up each and every type, and also we will be looking up into the modern instruments like totalization, auto levels and digital levels. The last module is mostly about the latest techniques available, that is GIS method, GPS, which we commonly use in our mobile phones, and also the technique of remote sensing. So the subject overall is 50% theory and 50% problematic. In this subject, it is easy to pass because it is mostly related to our day-to-day life, like measuring a length using a tape or a chain measure. And also we will be taking up all these things in the upcoming surveying lab. So this is the overview of the subject. Thank you for listening.